So this week's restoration update video comes from the Somerset Coal Canal. This is Terminus Basin, and on the 13th of April there's going to be a big work party here to try and advance this bridge along. You can see the walls are quite far along, so there's a big call out for people to come and help for the day. It's between 10 and 1 and there'll be drinks and stuff after. So what they really need is some stonemasons or bricklayers or anybody with that skill to come along and help. We've got lots of labourers already lined up. I'm going to be down here making a video on the day and hopefully doing some labouring as well. So just across from Terminus Bridge is this lovely bridge that was restored recently and a fantastic dry dock. So I want to start with the IWA. The IWA are fantastic supporters of the canal system, and they have groups like the WRG groups, which are waterway recovery groups, and they also run several campaigns. Now, one of the campaigns they've got going is basically boats descended on Parliament. So there's a protest on the 7th of May, which you can go and attend either on land or on boats, and they also have the campaign called Fund Britain's Waterways. Now, the Fund Britain's Waterways is the one I push in my description, and I've always got a link there to get it signed. Please do click on that and sign it if you can, because we need to get more money for these waterways or they're going to be lost. I mean, these are restorations, they're not paid for by CRT. The CRT are desperate for more money, and the cuts that they've had in real terms are absolutely ridiculous. So we then move on to unlock Runcorn. Now, Runcorn has several canals coming in, the Ship Canal and various other things, and the Bridgewater Canal ran through there. But those locks have been lost. They actually had 2 flights there. It's quite an interesting area. And they are hoping to reopen the original flight of locks and reconnect the canal on that end. They've also got a couple of trip boats that are coming. They've just announced them this week, and they're going to be running boat trips in the area to raise money for the project. So if you're in the area, please do go on one of those trips and send me some pictures. I'd love to see them. And if not, please keep an eye on the project and keep an eye for my future video. One of the smaller restorations known about is probably the Roll Canal, and that's down in Devon. And the plan is there to reconnect. There's a sea lock being restored at the moment, which they put some more coping stones on this week. We did some digging out and prepped up some other work. Now the tide was in, so they were limited what they could do. But this is a really nice project to follow. It's one of the ones I keep an eye out on Facebook for, and I do share quite a lot. So please do keep an eye out for that as time goes forward. On to the Lichfield, one of the bigger ones. And this is a really fast moving project, as I say constantly. Now, they've started clearing some of the channel at Gallows Wharf, and the idea is they're going to start building the wall a bit further down until they hit the big pipe. At that point it'll be piling again, and this is being cleared, and obviously this channel is all going to be restored, and the work started and there's lots going on. They've also been carrying on with the bricklaying at Tamworth Road Narrows, which is where the old Lock 24 was, and that's going until the bridge starts, which has been built by the council and the developers. To my local trust, the Wiltshire Canal Trust, they have lots going on always. There's a huge area, but they are struggling in the West Vale section, and they could really do with more volunteers. So if you're based down that way, why not have a look on their website, see if you can sign up and help out. The more volunteers, the quicker this one will be done. Also in Swindon, just up from the sort of Wiltshire section, kind of the end that's been developed for quite some time, there's some towpath works going on. Now the towpath's quite narrow down there, it's really busy down there. So I think this has been widened and stuff, but that starts now and will carry on throughout spring. So if you're in Swindon and want to help out, please do volunteer. I'm sure they'd love your help. Onto the Grantham, a canal I covered last year. Very unlucky canal for me. I killed my drone, I nearly killed myself with heat stroke and various other things, but it's a really pretty canal running through the sort of countryside. It runs through 3 counties up there. They have had a £25,000 grant from the People's Postcode Lottery, which they bought 2 boats, a pan boat called Peter Pan, and also a dredging boat as well. And they've also been carrying on Lock 8, Cockgrave Lock, where they've done a lot of clearance work down there. Loads happening down there, and they've got a lovely stretch of waterway restored, and they plan to have a diversion taking the canal back into the River Trent a bit further down from where they were. And the Mon and Breck, now back to there. So there's still a lot going on in the background. I'm going to make a video maybe next week about the canal and what can be done to try and restore the water and how you can support it. But there is a group on Facebook that's now come up called Preserve and Protect the Mon and Breck Canal. Please do join that if you're on Facebook, and you can see what's going on. There's lots of really detailed information on there to do with the decisions to restrict the water supply and various other things, as well as they're working with CRT to try and help alleviate this issue. They've also had on the Bridge 46 to new 5-lock section, which is maintained by a group of volunteers. They've just put a new picnic area in there, some new benches and stuff. So please do go down and enjoy that if you can. We're going to end this one on the Wey and Arun, and the Wey and Arun is a canal that I really should have covered more by now. It's not too far from me, it's only a couple of hours compared to the northern canals I cover. And what's happening at the moment is, amongst lots of other projects, they have just got planning for the Rooks Hill section. This is an 830mm section of the canal near to Berkeley Bridges. There's a new bridge going in and lock, and new towpath linking with various other paths in the area. I'm not sure when the work starts on this, but I'll try and get down there and cover some as I can, as well as doing some more sections on the Wey and Arun, which I'm actually open to ideas about. I don't know the canal, and it's just that little bit too far for me to just go down for the afternoon and explore. But I would like to know what you want to see on that canal, and I'll make it happen. So please do put comments in the description. As always, please do like and subscribe to this channel and this video. And thanks for those who have already subbed here. I'm near to 30,000 subscribers, and I really want to reach that by the end of this month if possible. So please, if you do not subscribe and you watch these videos and you enjoy them, please put the sub in. And also to my new channel, Court Exploring, which I'll be making some content on for soon. That's linked in the description as well. And also a little comment about this. This is a new format for me. I'd love to know how you think it could be improved. And if you've got any restorations in your area and there's interesting stuff happening, please put in the comments and I'll note it down for next week. Have a great day.